Is it over?
New perspective gain from all the pain and stress. And when I do come back, the never people. So don't be scared of me. Look into my eyes. And the things you do about behind my back. If you listen.
Are you okay? Come on, say something.
Are you alright?
Can you hear me? Please, answer me!
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you find... How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. You saved my life, you know? So I couldn't just leave you here. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing. The power you used, we call it, and those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirito group, so I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkokan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Thanks. But here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye!
There you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking, would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting.
Akihiko, why are you all— you just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEES for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona. The power you use, the shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Hi, how are you? We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power, and an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up. Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as... What's up?
He's staying here? You got...
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Oh, that's good. You should, since you're a Persona user. Man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness.
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
And the light ran across another long shadows, wearing bells like hoops for intimacy. Want to be close, to be close.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having...
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yuki-tan. Why send some pasta?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
And the light... I never felt like miserable. I never knew.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had, but that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa, they're net.
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Oh, it's just as...
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like...
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of... Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty. But at the same time, you, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp. But do not fear. Seize what your power will grow accordingly. Be sure. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh?
Man, are you low?
Have you been nodding off? You seem...
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your...
Come on, let's go.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can...
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from data. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle? The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits, but keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy. Pay careful attention. That's it for now. Did you get all? Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before me. Try using both the skill and attack option.
That one just won't die.
Please, kids! Defeat it!
Alright, fine.
What a stunning victory!
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more? Nearly every type of attack is associated with, for example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Fufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, a fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's... With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. You follow? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can... Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. C'est magnifique. Ha! The enemy's weakness is fire. You already have defeated an enemy. Last one.
They always get that guy.
All right, it's fine. All right, fine.
All right. When I do come back, I'm stronger than ever before. So
Defeated. One enemy remains.
You can finish it off.
Fire is effective. Do you have Agi skills? That was a close one. Were you able to exploit the enemy? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also... Would you like more details? An enemy will lose its balance. This will give you the opportunity to... In other words, you can keep attacking the same enemy, and if you succeed in knocking another enemy off, which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as... This strategy is essential. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost it. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, so don't hesitate to ask me for an... Got it? Then proceed with the battle. The enemy's weakness is fire.
All right, fine.
All right. You struck the enemy's weak point. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. A wisely chosen attack.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, son of a...
Keep up the good work. There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this? When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're... So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2... That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand? Then, that concludes the basics of battle. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck. You struck the enemy's weak point. You exploited the enemy's weakness. A wisely chosen attack. Nice. You struck the enemy's weak point. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Lay at him. You have the potential to grow even stronger. Spread out and proceed individually.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the...
Wow, I never knew. We kicked some ass, but damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time.
We'll see about that.
The main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the student. Please welcome the new president.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura. Besides, the school's owned by the Kirito group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about it.
As I begin my term as student council president, I'd like to share with you it is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort at an unprecedented level. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this law. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are. Thank you.
So, do you have any idea what you just... Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
When the light ran across another shadows, we're in
Akihiko-san is police? Man, I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good I know, he's the captain of the boxing team. Who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls walk like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Bologna Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police. See you there.
You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so
Man, how can you not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Ah, well.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really?
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later.
I've been informed about you. My job is to maintain peace in the city. Regardless, I'm just an ordinary police officer. But it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is. I'm only doing what I think is right.
I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You got it down now. I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You got it down now. I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You got it down now. I never felt like I never felt like miserable. I never knew I'd think this will last forever. Baby, still with me. You gotta say no, you're to me. I never felt like so different now. It doesn't seem like we've been far apart to your life. My never turn now. I never felt like miserable. I never knew I'd think this will last forever. Baby, still with me. You gotta say no, you're to me. I never felt like so different now. It doesn't seem like we've been far apart to your life. My never turn now. It doesn't seem like it will last for my life. Once stars by the moon, colors in your eyes, just dialing your number. Day to prayers to last. Ray in my heart will reach your side. If you hold me tight, do you have this all close for the last hour?
Welcome back. enemies detected. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Critical hit. The enemy is vulnerable. One more.
Last one.
Here's our chance for all that back! That was easy.
3 enemies. We're at 2 damage. Occupies in danger. Take that Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. It seems to have multiple weaknesses.
Yeah! This thing won't give up!
You already have defeated an enemy.
Defeated!
Only one more. Last one.
I can do it!
Not bad, huh?
Three enemies present. Don't get careless. Take the enemy down. One more. One more. Keep up the good work. One enemy detected. Strike first.
Not bad, huh?
Two enemies detected. Fury is unconscious. Take the enemy down. Takeba is unconscious. Can you revive her? This is good. Your health. Yes, excellent attack.
All right.
Be careful. You're severely. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Take that!
That was a difficult battle. An assault by 2 enemies. Come on, hang in there. I feel a strong presence. It must be death. Welcome back.